All right, can you guys see me now? If you hear a noise, I'm editing some stuff like that. There you go. So if people can see me now, let me know in the comments or just however. Before I answer questions, I want to see if people can actually see me. No one's answered so far. Okay. Thank you, Drew Michael. I appreciate that. I tried this stuff before, and it's not the internet, it's on the phone. It's for some reason, it won't recognize the camera, and I keep having to fiddle around for the camera to actually pop up. So if you're wondering what happened when I was here like 5 minutes ago, I went live, but the camera would not pop up. It just had a little circle going around and around. So I had to, I don't know if it's just not, it takes a finagling to recognize the camera on this phone or what the deal is. So that's what I was doing with that. Favorite flags. I don't have any favorite flags. And if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm editing stuff as well. So if you hear like clanking of a keyboard. But hey to everyone out there, Broad Stipe, True Fire Pink Guy, etc. CDI, I think I answered that last time. Movie cliches I hate. I already mentioned the when someone has a gun, but then it's empty, where it would never be that way before in real life. But they have the gun on the bag. They have the gun on the good guy, or even the bad guy just happens to be empty that one exact time. But I think I answered that last time for you. I don't know if it cut off before you heard that or something. But you're just trying this out for a little bit. Hey, Alan Stanley. Favorite Tale Halloween 2018? None. That would be none. Garrett Dillahunt? I don't even know who that is. Uncharted trailer looked lame. Looks like nothing like the game. If Tom Holland didn't have that one outfit, I wouldn't. I mean, well, I guess that's not true. They do try to replicate stuff from the game, to be fair, but it just doesn't look as good. So I don't care about Uncharted. Good game. I don't give a fuck about the damn. Hey, Jose Ballard, I did get your request. I'll do that sometime this week. Halloween Kills or the Prowler, which is worse? Probably Halloween Kills. Because the Prowler sucks, but the kills are fun, and they're still better than the kills in Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills has nothing to it. Hi, Randy. I love Long John Silver's. I used to eat that a lot when I was in Iowa. Love Long John Silver's. I miss Long John Silver's. They don't have that around here. Hi, Daniel. Again, I tried this earlier, but for some reason the camera would not pick up. So I had to keep finagling around it in order the camera to finally work again. It wasn't the internet on the phone, it was the camera just would not. I don't know if it's a browser thing or what the deal was, but hey, Preminator. Well, I mean, at least for a little while. Who knows how long this will last, but yeah, live in the moment. Hi, White Dragon War. GTA Trilogy Remastered. I know nothing about that. Stage Fright or Hero and the Terror. Well, they're two very different films. It depends what you want. Stage Fright has the kills, but Hero and the Terror, I'm a big Chuck Norris fan, so I would choose Hero and the Terror because of that. Everyone is blinded into the nostalgia factor with a title they recognize. Yeah, I mean it's mean to say they're blinded. I just disagree with their thoughts on that film. Yeah, Howling Kills, the characters sucked, the story sucked, the dialogue sucked, everything about it sucked. Uh, I have some of the Spider-Man comic books. I do have a couple of them. Not all of them, but I have a couple of them. Uh, Favorite place to eat fish? I don't really eat fish much, to be honest. I'm more of a chicken guy than a fish guy. That's the thing. I'm not really a fan of fish. I'm more of a chicken. How long do your DVDs usually last before they stop working? So far, they've been working fine. I haven't had really much DVDs stop working. Predminator, am I what? Hi there. I do have a Letterboxd account. I don't know how to put it in the chat, but I do have a Letterboxd. I let's see. I don't even know. Yeah, I do have a Letterboxd. GTA 5. I never played GTA 5. Never played GTA 4. But yeah, it's under Ramble Raft for Life. My Letterboxd. I can't put the link in here because it should be the same as my username, Ramble Raft for Life. Because if I go to films, I haven't done a lot of reviews. I've done a lot of ratings though, and it's either Rambo Ref for Life or Rambo Ref for Life Matt. Because it says here Rambo Ref for Life as one word, then Matt. Caleb. Well, that's not being rude. That's not being rude. My Little Eye, I don't remember. Actually, you know what? Let me just show this to Alec Baldwin guy. Hi, B fan. Uh, Alec Baldwin guy, you were asking about Letterboxd. I'll just show if you can see that. That's the username and that's the letterbox. So see if that helps. I don't post a lot of reviews on there, mainly just ratings, and that's the films I've seen recently. Hi, how is it in Serbia? I don't think I've ever met someone from Serbia. That's pretty cool. That's cool. Yeah, I don't put a lot of reviews on Letterboxd. It's mainly ratings. I've rated a lot of movies though that I've seen. I haven't rated all of them. I do not have a Fire Stick. Should Letterboxd add TV shows? Sure. I thought they had TV shows, but now that I think about it, I never rated a TV show. But your second favorite Halloween movie? My second favorite Halloween film. Halloween 2, yeah. No, 1981 is my favorite. My second favorite Halloween film. It might be. Hmm. Might be 3. It might be 3 the more I think about it. Might be 3. Hi, Benjamin. How are you doing, Benjamin? Films you thought were liked by fans, but then found out they were disliked, hated, or controversial. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I guess you mentioned Die Hard 2, but I don't really know. Rambo First Blood Part 2, I guess that's one. I thought people liked Rambo First Blood Part 2, but a lot of people don't. And I'm like, okay. To me, it's a action classic, but oh well. Walkout on Netflix. There are 100 people who threatened and attacked person who defended Dave's jokes. Taylor X 2000. That was a fucking joke. Like this one. Those Netflix people are jokes. Those Netflix people are dumbass fucks. They're pretentious. They're two-faced. They can't take a joke. Dave Chappelle, I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw the bits that were controversial. He was right. He said, you can't take a joke. He makes fun of everybody. He makes fun of white people. He makes fun of anybody. I think one of the jokes he said was something about a bunch of white people, what they found funny, a lynching. He said it funnier than that, but it was a funny way he said it, and I laughed. I thought it was funny. Didn't take it seriously because it's a joke. He did that a lot on Chappelle's show. The thing he said was, transgender people, you cannot take a joke. And he proved him right. And not every transgender, but a lot of them. And do people forget why Dave Chappelle did that? Dave Chappelle did that because he had a friend who was a comedian, who was transgender, who stood up for him in the last special he did. And then what happened was they hounded Dave Chappelle's friend, and Dave Chappelle's friend, who was transgender, killed themselves because of the same fucking activists that fucking... And that's my computer editing something. So the same activists cause a person suicide and they don't give a shit. But then they think Dave Chappelle is a horrible guy. So it shows how much of a fucking idiot they are. Two-faced prick. So fuck those guys. Netflix. And then Netflix caved in because they're fucking chicken shits. Like he said, opinionated junkie, comedy is dead. You can't make Superbad today. You can't make a lot of films today. Hi, Fisherman's Horizon fan. Finland, hi. How's it going in Finland? Hi, Zoran Reagan. But yeah, the comedy is dead. It is dead. I mean, do I get offended by every fucking... I love Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor is my favorite stand-up comedian. You don't think Richard Pryor's made fun of white people with the way he talks? But he was funny. It was funny. That was the part of the fucking joke. Daphne Dorman, there you go. Trans friend who stood up for Dave Chappelle because he said, hey, it's meant to be a joke. And then lo and behold, the fucking same activist canceled this person, and then fucking person committed suicide. And these are the same people who helped cause that, but then they're such the supposedly moral majority. So it shows how fucking two-faced full of shit they are. Fucking bullshit. It's ridiculous. Fuck Netflix. Fuck these two-faced pieces of shit. You're not a piece of shit if you're transgender. You're a piece of shit if you're a two-faced prick that doesn't see the hills for the trees, so to speak. The forest for the trees. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like they didn't listen to what the fuck Dave Chappelle said. And then they said it was white privilege. They literally said Dave Chappelle, he's showcasing white privilege. In case these people don't know, Dave Chappelle ain't white, but it's white privilege. So if someone can explain that to me, I would love to hear it. White privilege. I don't know shit about Chris Chan. I've heard the name. I don't know shit about it. Thank you, Chase. I appreciate that. Uh, yeah, I agree. People get offended by every. You walk outside, people get offended. If you breathe wrong. Yeah. Here's the thing that Alec Baldwin should have known. You treat every weapon as if it's a real weapon. There's a couple rules whenever you handle a weapon. You don't point it at anything unless you're going to destroy it. You never have your finger on the trigger. And you don't fucking just click it. And he did, and there was a live round in it. That's why you do not fucking do that. Alec Baldwin is not a newbie actor. He should have fucking known that. You do not take, I don't give a fuck what you think it is. You do not take it and just do this. You treat every weapon. You do not have your finger on the trigger. You do not point at someone unless you're going to fucking destroy them. That's how you treat every weapon. So I don't know what the fuck Alec Baldwin was doing. Oh, thank you, man. Have you checked out Shutter? No, I haven't. I don't really use a lot of apps. I don't want to clutter up this phone with a lot of apps, and on my computer, I use other places. Run for president? Fuck no. Thank you, Caleb. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Seagal with Bitcoin? I have no idea what that is. Darker and colder in Finland. Sorry to hear that, man. But yeah, the Shutter horror app, I don't know much about that. Well, I know what it is. I don't use a lot of apps. Alec Baldwin, yeah, he is an idiot. Hey, Yellow Devil, worst Netflix movie? I don't even have to say it. I don't even have to see it, cuties. You judge it before you see it. You damn right I am. I'm fine with it. I would visit countries, but that'll never happen because I would never have the money to do so. Well, Justin, I just talked about it. Or were you not here for that, maybe? You might have just came in after I just got done talking about it, and you might have came in just after I talked about it. Like I said, Alan Baldwin, you do not point your gun of any sort at a person unless you're going to destroy them. You do not put your finger on the trigger. You always check every single time you fire it. Every time you try to fire a weapon, you always check it. And you don't, he didn't fucking do it. And the sad price was paid. Sadly. Would I go to any country? Sure, but people mention like Russia, Austria, Japan. Sure, but I would never have the money to do it. Alec Baldwin is an asshole, I'll say that. Hey, Marvel DC fan, I'm doing okay. Uh oh, hey. Hey, Chris from Louisiana. Rocky First Drago tickets. I don't see the point of that cut. I'd rather see the money be put to better usage in making a special edition with interviews, documentary, commentary. I would prefer that than a cut that just will be inferior. I don't understand. I don't think it's going to be a better version of the film. I like the film as it is. So if I'm watching it and I know it's not going to be a better version, I just think it's a waste of money. I think why not a commentary, a documentary on the Rocky sequels, at least 2, 3, 4, and 5. Commentaries and documentaries on those sequels. Because there's plenty on the first one, but none on the sequels, really. So I would rather see that than another cut. Suicide Squad Blu-ray. I'd pick it up. I liked the movie, the new one. Thank you, Benjamin. I didn't mind Bram Stoker's Dracula. I don't mind the film. Favorite Canadian actor? Maybe John Candy. I like the new Batman trailer. I liked it. I'm tired of seeing Batman, but I like the trailer. I like what I saw. Hopefully, it delivers like Joker. It won't be R-rated like Joker, but I like Joker. If you're wondering what that noise is going to be, I'm editing stuff. So there you go. Editing some stuff that I have to upload later. Well, the new Pinhead is female. Where did it say it was trans, though? Oh, thank you, Opinionated Junkie. Wow, with the super chats. I appreciate it, man. Hulkman came back from being canceled. But did he really come back? I mean, technically he came back, but did people care? That's the thing. It didn't seem like anyone really cared that Hulk Hogan came back. Because there wasn't really a great roar of applause with Hulk Hogan. And I just don't like Hulk Hogan. I liked him as a kid, but his matches I don't think hold up well. I much prefer like Stone Cold Steve Austin or Bret the Hitman Hart in terms of wrestling matches, or Macho Man Randy Savage or Jake the Snake Roberts. That's just what I prefer more. That's just my cup of tea on it. As a person, Hulk Hogan is probably the biggest full of shit guy out there. He's told so many lies, you can make a whole book of lies he's told. So Hulk Hogan's full of shit. Oh, I was going to be the guitarist from Metallica. And they're like, no, you weren't. Hi, Liam. How are you doing? Mm-hmm. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, whatever. There's already a female Cenobite. It was called Hellraiser 4 Bloodline. But people forget that shit. There was a female Cenobite in the first Hellraiser. So why don't you just use one of those characters instead of Pinhead? But that's what they do. I have not seen the Black Adam teaser yet. That's actually a paid request to do a reaction to it, so I'll do that sometime. Sometime. Why do I hate Vince McMahon? Why not? I mean, he's an idiot who's out of touch, who doesn't know what he's doing, who plays with people's livelihood and doesn't care. Once he has no more use for you, he will throw you out into the garbage. And he does not care about people. He doesn't care about his wrestlers. As long as they stop making money for you, he will throw them out without a care in the world. So why should I care about Vince McMahon is the good question. I'm not really a Lord of the Rings fan. Uh, I would go with Silver Bullet. Uh, yeah, it could be considered Halloween, I guess. Return to Oz. I don't care about Ghostbusters Afterlife. The first Saw, I don't mind. The sequels, not so much. Greek food, never tried it. Predestination, never seen it. There Will Be Blood, haven't seen it. Babadook, haven't seen it. Yeah, but he doesn't have to be. That's the point. He doesn't have to be like any other CEO. But he chooses to be that way, and then on top of it, he's not doing a good job. Just look how shitty WWE is nowadays. He's out of touch, and he looks like he's melting on camera. I would cast nobody because I would cancel the film because we don't need any more Expendables films. They're too old. Hey, Sean, I'm doing okay. Worst, the remake. Yeah, exactly. Guy lost his legs, didn't give a shit about. He'll give a shitload of money to someone from the at his inner circle group that was on on drugs with 10 different rehabs, but won't help him one bit. Oh, thank you, Jose Ballard. I will be doing that request for you this week, by the way. But thoughts on Idris Elba as Blade instead of Mahershala Ali? At least I could say I like the actor, but I would just go, why not just have Wesley Snipes come back and do Blade 4 if you really want to do that? Wesley Snipes is not that old. He's Someone look up what's Wesley Snipes' age and what is Mahershala Ali's age. If someone could look that up, I would appreciate it. They're not that far apart in age. Mahershala Ali and Wesley Snipes. They're not that far apart with age. If that's the case, why not just cast Wesley Snipes again? You can still have Blade and Blade 2 in continuity. So I don't understand. I mean, Idris Elba is at least a good actor. I think he's a better actor than Mahershala Ali. Mahershala Ali has not impressed me. Okay, here we go. 49 and 59, 10 years, and Wesley still looks good. He still looks good for 59. So, but Mahershala Ali is 49. They're like, oh, well, we need Mahershala Ali in case we do a number of films. Well, he's 49 years old as well. It's not like they cast a 20-year-old or a 25-year-old. It's still almost a 50-year-old. So you have almost 50-year-old or almost 60-year-old. But the 60-year-old has at least played Blade more than once. It's still an almost 50-year-old. I only saw the first season, which I liked. Hey, Clive, thank you so much for the kind words. Uh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I did not think it would be that long, but it was. But I appreciate it. I'm doing okay, just drinking some mellow yellow, getting this thing to work. Fair be on here for a little bit because I'm editing some stuff. So if you hear noise, because I'm editing stuff on the computer. We don't need another Blade. I agree with that too. I R. Kelly, vaguely I've heard about it. Jaws. I don't mind. I like Lake Placid, but Jaws easily. Yes, look at He-Man and the bullshit he did with that. And now the second season where it's gonna be more about Evil Lynn, but she's not evil because only the guy made her evil. Fuck. Yeah, I haven't really talked shit about Bruce Willis recently because I feel bad more than anything. Because I come to find out that he had a stroke and now he's getting memory loss and he had this stroke a while ago. So I have a feeling that's why he's out there because he's not remembering his lines because he gets memory loss and that's ever since he had a stroke. Never knew that, but if that's the case, then it's kind of hard for me to make, get mad at Bruce, you know what I mean? He still seems like an asshole from the stuff he was doing in the 90s, how he treats people. I don't agree with that, but okay, I know you're just being a trollish dude. But I did like Willy's Wonderland. I did like Nobody. I did like The Suicide Squad. I like Malignant. Check out those reviews. They're on the channel. Searching with John Cho, that's a really good one. I got that right up here. In fact, I'll show it right now. Check out this film. Really good movie. Underrated. Deserves a lot more than fucking Parasite. Fuck Parasite. You know what? This movie is a better movie than Parasite. I'll say this any day of the week and month and year. This movie teaches shit out of Parasite. And my computer got done editing. Watch this instead of Parasite. Fuck Parasite. This deserves more praise than Parasite. Fuck Parasite. Parasite's a piece of shit. Well, Kangaroo Jack is better than. I agree with that. I'd rather watch Kangaroo Jack than Ghostbusters. I agree with that. I really do. What comment? Yeah, I understand. I got like 60 people in here throwing out comments. What comments are you talking about? I got like over 60 people in here leaving comments, so it's kind of hard to keep track with anything. So wait, did I read the comment or not? I'm confused. I had read your comment or I didn't. Okay, I'm confused. You don't have to let me know. Did I What comment are you talking about? The Dave Chappelle one, or I talked about that. Again, there's like 66 people in here and each one leave a comment. That's If they leave two, that's over 100. Well, even with slow mode, it's kind of hard to. I'm not going to be able to answer every single question. That's still over 100. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing, man? How's it been? That was a hallucination. It was a dream sequence in the movie because Jerry O'Connell gets knocked out. He has a nightmare about it, and that's the only scene he talks. So it's all a dream hallucination. Yeah, I forgot he got ran over. The Batman, I like the Batman trailer. I'm curious about that. Jackass 4, which now got pushed back to next year. I look forward to that as well. Jackass Forever. I wish you luck, man. Thank you, Grade B. Hope you're doing well. Remake survivor in the game. Why? Hi, Darth Vader. I'm doing okay, taking it day by day. Well, I talked about the whole Dave Chappelle thing. I said there's a lot of hypocritical people out there. And, Dave Chappelle makes jokes. They're supposed to be jokes. They're jokes. But yeah, there's a lot of other people. I've said it before, the people that throw the most stones and say people have a skeleton in their closet, the other people, they don't have a skeleton, they have an entire fucking cemetery in their closet. It's the people that complain the most that have the most shit to hide. That's the problem. Well, it's also funny because I'm like, the reviews are up. Type a year in, you'll find I like Blade Runner 2049. I like Malignant. I liked plenty of new films. I'm just not going to kiss every movie's ass. The first one. Like Scream 5. People look forward to Scream 5. I don't. In fact, someone came up with a better idea. How about Scream 5? Why don't you do the Wes Craven's New Nightmare route? Why not have it where it's Nev Campbell and the characters playing themselves. That way you can bring back Jamie Kennedy. You can bring back Matthew Lillard. You can bring back Steve Ulrich. But then it's a person who taking the love of scary movies, the stream films, way too far, and they start hunting the cast. And this time, you could give Jamie Kennedy better ending. Take a page from West Wing's New Nightmare. Why not do that? I have not listened to many prank calls. Jared Bruckheimer, I liked as a producer. Odd World Strangers Raft, never heard of it. Gordon Ramsay, I liked his stuff. I didn't watch much of Hell's Kitchen. I watched the Kitchen Nightmares. That was fun. Hi, Matt Singer. I have not seen the Val Kilmer documentary, and I haven't been keeping up with it, so I don't know much about it. I actually talked about the Alec Baldwin stuff earlier. Like I mentioned before, I don't think you should be pointing a weapon of any sort at anybody unless you're 100% sure what's in the chamber. When you point a weapon at someone, you make sure you only do it because you're going to destroy something. And you always check the chamber no matter what, and you never have your finger on the trigger. I don't know why he was pointing it at the cinematographer anyway. Why would you point that at the cinematographer in the first place? Makes no fucking sense to me. So I think Alec Baldwin fucked up too. Do you know why they killed? I have no idea. Was it this? Maybe it's just one of those that Gary Busey said, "Hey, I got a small amount of time. I'll do this role." Or maybe Gary Busey's like, you know what? I just want to do a small role. I don't want to do a big role. So he took the small role. Hey there, how are you doing? No, I will not get in the robot. Hmm. That might be a reference to something I don't know. No shit, Matt. I wonder. Uh, I haven't seen the trailer to Ambulance. Uh, yeah, that was like a Funny or Die sketch, I think. It was a Funny or Die skit that people took out of. It was like part of for Funny or Die. Then they took it out of. They didn't understand it, so they thought it was real. That's from what I understand. Jared Leto, I'm indifferent on. I've liked some of this stuff, like the movie he did with Matthew McConaughey, Dallas Buyers Club. I liked that film. Hey, Mel Blanc, how are you doing? Victorious, never heard of it. Uh, James Corden is more annoying. Alec Baldwin, I would say, is worse. Uh, Bad Boys 1 and 2 are my favorites. Yeah, yeah, I would say. Hey, Stallone fan. Not directed by Ridley Scott. I think Ridley Scott should stay the fuck away from an alien film forever. After Prometheus and Alien Covenant, he should just stay the fuck away. He really should. Howard Stern, I'm indifferent on. In Bruges, I saw, but I don't remember anything about it. No, because here's the thing about Van Damme, and Van Damme is he's too broken up, man. He's just too broken up. And it's just his body can't do. If he wants to do just more acting roles, he can try, but I don't see. I think The spirit is willing, but the body isn't. Hey Fabio, how you doing, man? I saw you in there. Yeah. Hey Fabio, do you want to come on? I could try this whole thing. You might be too busy. If so, I understand. If so, I could try to invite you in. Let me know, man. I could try to do it. I don't know if it will, but I could try. I've never done it before on here. All right, let me see if I can do this. Yes. Invited guest. Okay. I forgot I'm on my phone, so I have to fucking do this a different way. So, Fabio, if you're watching, I'm going to try to put this on Facebook. I'm just going to type out the link, and I hopefully I don't fuck up typing this. It should work. Let's see if this. Let me make sure I typed it right here. 7. Yeah, should be it. See if that works. I'm trying to see how that works then. So I sent it to. See, I've never done this before, so bear with me. So I know there's a lot of people with questions. I apologize, but I just want to see if this works with the guest stuff. I wonder how it works. Like, does it have a notification? I mean, just bear with me, guys. I'm trying to invite someone on, and I don't know how to do it because I've never done this before. So I'm just trying to see if anyone's done this in StreamYard, when you invite someone, does like a notification pop up and you click on something, or? Yeah, I'm enjoying the mill yellow. Oh wait, yes. Add to stream.
There we go.
See if it works.
Is it working?
Hi, Raphael. How are you doing?
Are we working? Are we live?
Come on. Of course, the thing doesn't want to work. Come on, you piece of shit. Of course, you don't want to fucking do it. Come on, man.
I guess the people can see me.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, you see both of us?
Yeah, that's what it says.
It's not appearing on my screen. That figures. See, the way it looks is like I see me, but the other camera is just this circle going on, so I can't even see or hear him. That's funny.
What the fuck?
That's hilarious.
Oh, I'm not allowed to curse? That's weird.
So again, I could, like, on the other side, I see a circle going on, so I can't even see or hear Fabio. That's just fucking great with this stupid fucking.
Are you the boss? Is that why I'm not allowed to curse? Now it's just me. Oh no, it's just me. Ah! Well, hello, everyone. All right. Now his circle thing is, yeah. Now he's buffering or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what they call it. It's my stream now. I'm taking over. I am the captain now. We'll see what happens here. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Yes, 8 days till Halloween. We good, or is it?
Of
No?
course, I get back on now. He's gone. See,
What the hell?
apparently this phone doesn't want to fucking do this, and this is what.
Can y'all still see both of us, or no? Maybe, maybe not.
What is it? God. See, this is what I do when I try to do something different. It just now it's his stuff going on. So they see both of us.
But you can't see me. I guess I'm John Cena.
Yeah, you guys see both of us, but I can't. Like literally, I'm watching myself, and I see Fabio's screen is black, and it's doing this. So this is how great this fucking thing is.
Let me
So
come back.
I don't know why it's doing that. Like,
Let me try to come back. I'll wait till he comes back on, and then I'll try to come back. We'll see. So just bear with us, folks. No, Alec Baldwin is not in jail because he is not a suspect, and they cannot legally hold him. So that's why he's not in jail. All right, wait till he comes back. You can't hold someone in jail unless you have a reason to. That's how that works. Obviously, he was questioned by the police, and they haven't started an investigation yet, and there's no reason to put him in jail. I'm sure. Again, that's how that works. You can't just put someone in jail just because. There has to be a reason. Well, Bill Cosby got out of jail because it was a technicality. So he should have never been in jail to begin with because his rights were violated. Exactly, Stallone fan. You are correct. Exactly, opinionated junkie. Bill Cosby's rights were violated, so him being in prison was unlawful to begin with. I don't think Alec Baldwin did it on purpose. Alec Baldwin is just being stupid. He was being a dickhead, and like Matt said, you know, people are idiots with guns. And it's so funny how Alec Baldwin, well, nobody needs a gun, and nobody needs this, and nobody needs that. And then he ended up killing somebody, which me, I've been using guns my whole life, and I never killed anybody. So, yeah. H2O or the original Halloween 2 ending. I like the original Halloween 2 ending better, to be honest. Because, I mean, Michael Myers blows up. Well, yeah, Alec Baldwin's a fucking idiot. So maybe it's karma catching up with him, to be honest. All right. I don't know what's going on with Matt's thing. Yes, for those that have been living under a rock, Alec Baldwin killed someone. Everyone deserves to, you know, in my opinion, everybody deserves to go to jail. Because when someone hands you a gun, you check it. I don't care if you're an actor or you're a prop guy or you're the fucking purple people eater or whatever. The general rule is number one, you treat every gun as it's loaded. I don't care if it's got real ammo or live ammo. You always check it. It's rule number fucking one. Now I'm going. No, I'm not going. I was going. Now I'm not going. But yeah, opinionated junkie. That's one of the reasons why I don't live in Maryland anymore. Because the gun laws in Maryland fucking suck. What loads did they have? Well, for a prop gun, so they use real guns in movies. For those that don't know, they actually use real guns, but they put what is called a blank firing adapter into the gun. It is a piece of metal that you put into the barrel of the gun so something cannot come out of it. There is a reason why they do that. In the military, I use them, but for movies, they're not. They are real guns, but they're not able to fire because they're supposed to have a blank adapter in there. Now, the blank rounds, you can die from a blank round. There was a guy, I don't remember his name, but uh God, what's her name? Is it E.G. Daily? Yeah, she was dating the guy and he killed himself by accident with a blank gun. He was playing with a blank gun, blank rounds, and he shot himself in the head and actually killed himself. So you can get killed from a blank round. But the top, like where the actual bullet is, the top part, it's crumpled up so it can't go anywhere and it won't kill you. Um, but depending on how close you are, you can die from a blank round. So when the blank goes through the gun, it basically hits the blank adapter and like the shell casing will go out and then the little piece that's the bullet will just crumple up and go out with it instead of the bullet going out of the gun and the shell casing coming out like any other gun. So that's what those do. Um, but there was a live round in this weapon. Now, apparently during the filming of this movie, the other stuff that was going on. Hold on. Um, so they were apparently cutting a lot of corners with this film and all this other stuff. So apparently it was a lot of other issues that were going on. Yeah, John Eric Hexum was the guy's name, but like I was saying, they were cutting a lot of other corners. The crew was not very happy. People walked off the film. Um, there was a lot of other stuff going on with this movie. But the general rule is again, you don't point a gun at someone, you don't do any of that. Yeah, Matt, he's working on it because I think he had it open in a different internet browser because my phone, for whatever reason, it only lets me do StreamYard with Safari because I have iPhone. I don't know if he has iPhone, so he's working on it because we're chatting back and forth. So just if he comes back, whatever. If not, we'll go from there. But yeah. But the general, like Matt said, the general rule, you don't fucking point guns at people. I don't care if it's live ammo or if it's blank ammo. You never fucking point a gun at someone unless you intend to shoot somebody. But in the case of a movie, you shouldn't be pointing it unless you're filming the scene. So, yeah. But everybody in that situation fucked up. Everybody should have did their job. Alec Baldwin has done many movies over the years where he has used guns, The Shadow, The Hunt for Red October, so on and so forth. So he should know. He should know more than anybody else. You always check the gun when somebody gives it to you. I don't give a fuck if you have 16 other people check it before you check it. You always check the fucking gun. It is rule number 1. So Alec Baldwin should have known better. And again, why is he pointing the weapon at the director of photography? The director of photography is not supposed to be in the scene. They're not supposed to be in the shot. Why was that gun pointed at her? So there's definitely a lot of fuckery going on with this situation. And when the police do their investigation, they will find out what happened, and the proper course of action will take place. I think the husband of the lady should sue everybody involved, and people should definitely do some jail time for it, in my opinion. Right, John. Why she was not in the scene? Why was the gun pointed at her? Why was his finger on the trigger? Why was the gun not pointed in a safe direction? Why did he even have the gun in his hand if they weren't actually filming the scene? Because when you do rehearsals, you don't hold the gun in your hand. You only use it when you're filming the scene. So everybody fucked up, in my opinion. Everybody fucked up in that situation. And again, when the police are done their investigation, they will make a decision. That's how that works. And again, whatever will happen is going to happen. So, well, why was he shooting at the camera? So, like because cameras have glass on front of the lens, so the bullet wouldn't have bounced. The bullet would have went right through because it's glass. Yeah, bro, it's like right. They'll find some way to blame Donald Trump for that, like everything else. But it's a terrible situation. It's a very tragic situation. It's like I put on my page, on the community post. Did we not learn from Brandon Lee? Did we not learn from that situation? Whatever you believe what happened, but did we not learn from that? And Shannon Lee, Brandon's sister, made a statement about it. She said that they should probably get rid of all real guns on a movie set. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think people should do their fucking job, do what they're supposed to do. They're going to use airsoft weapons or add CGI. Well, they've already been doing CGI flashes and flash and everything. So, I mean, yeah, I get it. It's safer, but they want to blame the gun, and it's not the gun's fault. Guns don't shoot themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure the guns that I have at my house right now don't shoot themselves. So that's just how it works. It's just like, banning, I'm sure, the gun control debate will come up again. Why do people need guns, and why do you need this, and why do you need that? Well, why don't you talk to Alec Baldwin about that? And this is the guy that put out on Twitter a while ago, I wonder what it feels like to kill somebody innocent. Well, now you fucking know, Alec Baldwin. So I think it's karma in a way. Maybe I'm just fucked up in the thinking that, but that's just how I feel. Where he points the gun at the direction of the audience. But again, if you're filming a scene where the gun should be directly at the camera,
or I finally see me.
Why are people around there? You're pointing it at the camera. The only person that should be there is the camera person. It should not be all these other people standing there.
Can people see me now? See, I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on. This pretty much this phone. I think this phone. I don't know. I have to check into how to do this because if you guys can see Fabio, it won't let me see Fabio. And like the way it's on my screen here. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in the mirror here. This is what I see. If anyone knows how to fix this, let me know. This is what you see. Like there's me, but then there's a black screen there. If people let me know how to do that, how to fix that, this is what I see. This is what the issue is. I never invited someone in. I just got this phone like 2 days ago. So if anyone knows how to fix this, let me know. Because this is what it sees there. You guys, that's funny. You guys can see both, but I only see me.
I think it's
So
because I have iPhone
I don't
and
know
he
what the deal
does not have
is.
an iPhone.
Maybe what I'll do is let me uninvite Fabio and then let me invite him back in to see if I can do that. So let me try that.
All right, I'll
So
leave. I'll leave.
let me remove
I'll leave.
and then you come back in and we'll see if that works, if that's okay. Yeah. Because like I can't hear or see Fabio. So like John Zero Cool of if you know if have you ever had issues like that? No, the internet here is 4 out of 5 bars. It's it's that's literally the case here. So I don't know what the deal is. Maybe with this phone, it just won't do that. Maybe this phone it just won't do that, and I just can't invite people. But if that's the case, then that's just how it's going to have to be, sadly. Raphael, I'm a bit busy. Is that okay? Maybe it's StreamYards. This Wi-Fi is better than the actual internet. The actual internet is satellite internet. It's satellite internet, so believe me, this internet is better than satellite internet. Satellite internet, I wouldn't even be able to get on StreamYard. So it might be just I might not be able to. I think it's because you have Android, I have iPhone. It's no big deal. Yeah, sorry about that, man. It's a stupid Android phone, which I never had an Android. I had a different phone. So at least you got to meet Fabio. He's a good guy. Check out his channel, Italian Stallion 51. He does great content. At least, hey, you got to have a little bit of a co-star. I think I think it's a number of things. I think phone makes it a pain in the ass to do that. And I think if I'm invited to someone like there you go. He's a good guy. Check him out. He's a great guy. At least he got another uh, point of view, which I agree with. He's a good guy. Check out his channel. Um, good guy here. And hey, at least I was able to try it out. And now I know. It's just I have to. It's the Android phone. It's not the most. It's not the best. So thank you, Android phone. Android phone is an asshole. Well, he deserves it. He deserves it. He's a good guy, and he makes very good content. Happy birthday, Lucas Green. Hope your birthday went well. And I'm sure I missed a bunch of shit. So, but yeah, I tried it out. You guys got to meet Fabio, the Italian Stallion 51, which is funny because someone said that I was racist against Italians because I said Don Fettuccine. So apparently I don't like Italians because I called Don Mancini Don Fettuccine. Yeah, exactly. Android is a dead fuck and the computer don't lie. Exactly. It's something to do with the camera on this phone. Okay, dude, if you can't even spell Sylvester Stallone, uh, yeah, goodbye. If that's the way you spell Sylvester Stallone, you're too fucking stupid to be on here. And this guy, I saw him, he was trolling, saying, yelling at me because I didn't answer him. I'm like, I was a bit busy, dude. So, guy's an idiot. You explain it to that guy. um, I think there would be better ways to do that than do it in public. You know what I mean? I think there'd be better ways to do it if that was the case. Yeah. He didn't even spell it that way. He didn't even spell Sylvester right. Well, I mean, can you blame him? I have no interest. It's like 4 hours long. I have no interest in watching it. Yeah, mobile phone pain in the ass. I just got this. I had to buy a new one like 2 days ago. Well, more than 2 days ago. And it's working fine internet wise. Like I would not even be able to get this far, but it just Android phone, something to do with like the camera. Even when I first got on here, it doesn't know how to get the camera started for some reason. I had to fiddle around in order to get it started and pain in the ass. But frame by frame, I'm just not interested in Dune. Just not interested in Dune. I already saw Dune. David Lynch directed it. Other than the annoyance of the Android phone, I'm doing okay. No, it was a different person. He was just being a idiot. Well, it's a bit hypocritical because even on the new He-Man cartoon, there's a black man voicing a white character on that Kevin Smith cartoon. But again, that's fine. But the opposite is wrong. It's bullshit. Yeah, the computer says you're dead fuck, and the computer don't lie. Really? Hmm. Okay. I like Michael Pare. Hey Bobby, how you doing, man? Michael Pare, I don't mind as an actor. Babe films, I don't mind the Babe movies. Well, I mean, I've already talked about that, John Lindsay. You already know my thoughts on that. I mean, you just explained it. So, hey Caleb, how are you doing? Hey Vince, how are you doing, man? Well, I mean, it depends, man. It's like 2.5 hours, so um, depends how much it is, frame by frame. How did the town in Halloween Kills not differentiate between a schlubby, balding mental guy and a 6 foot tall maniac? Beats the fuck out of me. I have no idea what the fuck the deal is with that. So that's like 50 questions you could ask for Halloween Kills. Why was it made? What was the point? Why can't someone have a brain? Uh, there's like again 80 questions you could fucking asked about that. What was the point of this film? Why is the movie not worth the shit? There you go. I'll wait for your review. uh, I don't know about the last because you had Scott Adkins and Michael Jai White and others. I don't know about the last, but Keanu Reeves is making a comeback, so we'll see. I think there's always someone new around the corner. Wharf Rat, never heard of, man. I don't watch wrestling anymore, so I'm out of the loop on that. Nope, I did a rant on it, and it's on the channel. The movie is worthless fucking prequel. Yeah, the Aquaman of the fucking wrestling ring. That doesn't happen much around here, but I get what you mean. It is irritating. You just want to turn the firework on their face and shoot them in the face. Well, Tropic Thunder is a very funny movie, and that was kind of they missed the point of the film. They missed the point of what that was all about, what it was trying to say and tell about people who take that too far. So they're mad at the thing that they're making. Just stupid. Never saw Ambition. The first one, in my opinion, is the best one. Japbots never played it. Favorite DreamWorks movie? I don't know. I'd have to see a list of movies. I wouldn't last at all. No seconds. I agree. It's okay for a franchise to end. It's not against the law for a franchise to end. It's not against the law. It's not against the law. It really isn't. It truly is not. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate the kind words. I also appreciate the kind comments you've left. I really thank you to everybody. To you, I've seen your comments, Catfight Paradise, like the Spider-Man avatar. And thanks to everyone who's left comments and been nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have not seen much of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Well, I already know there's Green Goblin. I know there's Doc Ock. I'm guessing, and Electro. So yeah, I mean, of course there'd be three more for because they gotta do everything. They gotta do Sinister Six, and they gotta have Tobey Maguire. Then we gotta have, oh, now we know he's Peter Parker and Spider-Man are the same person. They gotta do everything. They do every fucking thing. Uh, well, of course they want to cancel Clint Eastwood because in Clint Eastwood's a guy. We've actually talked about that quite a bit. First Power 100, but just to reiterate, Al Baldwin fucked up as well. Everybody fucked up. Alec Baldwin, you should not be pointing your gun at a person, no matter what, because you don't point your gun at a person unless you're ready to kill and destroy. You always check your weapon. You never have your finger on the trigger, and you should not be pulling the trigger at cinematographers. There's no fucking reason to do that. So everybody fucked up. I have no idea, honestly. Cry Macho never saw. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Ever muted the TV? Nah, I can't say that ever happened. Adventures of Tintin, never seen. Uh, I've heard of it, but I never played it. Thanks, man. I appreciate Perry fan. Thank you. Yeah, that could very well be a clusterfuck. That's the problem. AC/DC, Metallica, Aerosmith, well, it's not a rock band, but Linkin Park, to name a couple. I thought he did fine in Wrath of Man, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to put him. Uh, I'm not going to put him up there with his dad, but Wrath of Man, I didn't mind as a movie. I don't even know what that is. I've heard of the game, but I've never played the game. System of a Down. I haven't heard their songs in a long time. Movie soundtracks. Uh, Rocky Four. That's usually the one I think of the most. I agree with that. I agree with that. Eternals. Fuck Eternals. Never seen Lights Out. Train to Busan 2. I have no interest in seeing it. I wouldn't know, man. I wouldn't know about that. Secret Garden, no, never seen. Rage Against the Machine, yeah, there's some pretty good songs. I mean, I remember the song they had at the end of The Matrix. I don't know about any of their politics, but I don't mind their songs. Any upcoming MCU movies? Not that I can think of. I would not be surprised if you heard more of Bill Conti's music instead, and they took out Vince DiCola. I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying I would not be surprised. Favorite actor: Sylvester Stallone. Oh, oh, now I forgot the name of it. Because I actually liked the first trailer, but then I heard all this shit. I forgot the name of it now. Damn it! I forgot the name of it now. The Okay, someone out there in chat, help me. What was the name of that movie? The New War was it new? No, not New Warriors. The What the fuck was it called? New Mutants. There you go. I knew it was new. No, I didn't see the New Mutants. No, Mellow Yellow is a citrus, very smooth citrus drink. It's like a very smooth, tasty, like a very smooth, not quite orange juice, but it's very smooth. It has a hint of orange, like again, citrus. My favorite drink. It tastes nothing like Sprite, and it's very smooth, so it doesn't. You know how some people, if they drink Pepsi, they burp or something. This will do the opposite. None of that. Hey, Shadow Combat, how are you doing, man? How's it going? Uh, Stallone. Stallone would have been a good villain against Arnold back in the day, but no one wanted to be the villain. At this point, no. I'm tired of all franchises at this point. Rambo 5, Halloween Kills. We got New Chainsaw Master, where there has been one worth of shit for a decade at least. Shit Star Trek now. Shit Star Wars now. I'm tired of all franchises, so no, I don't. Favorite actress, Sandra Bullock. Can't be Thanos and just snap all shitty movies out of existence. I have Samsung. Uh, yeah, I have a Samsung Android phone. Uh, no, it doesn't taste like Fanta either. It's a very, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, citrus. It's a very smooth citrus. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, it tastes nothing like Sprite. Smooth. I mean, smooth citrus. I don't know how else to say it. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, man. Village is worse. Yeah, that's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick. So I hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for the request. No, there was not a request. There, at least not yet. Uh, Earth Girls are easy. It's there. La Bamba, good movie. I believe I reviewed it on the channel. The review should still be up. I don't want any more Friday 13th films. I'm done with franchises. Scariest movie? Uh, Probably the original Chainsaw Massacre back in the day. People are like, hey, do you want a new Friday the 13th? Why? So it could be like Halloween Kills? Look what happened with Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. Look what they did with that. I don't want to see that with Friday the 13th. And plus, with Victor Miller, he can only remake the first film, right? So does that mean he can't do Jason Voorhees? For anyone who knows about this Victor Miller lawsuit that he won, doesn't it mean he can only do the first movie? So does that mean he can't do Jason Voorhees? Do I like extreme horror? No. Uh, yeah, because Robert Harmon's a good director. Am I 7 feet tall? No, I wish. Hey, Devilman, how are you doing? Keanu Reeves, I'm a big fan of Keanu Reeves. No, I can't say that because if that's the case, how come I like Malignant? How come I like The Suicide Squad? How come I like Blade Runner 2049? I think because they don't know how to make movies anymore. They don't know how to make likable characters. They don't know how to create. They create nostalgia. They do stuff to make you remember a time you like at a movie you like. Halloween Kills. Do you remember the mask in Halloween 3? Well, we got three of them. Hey, do you remember this? Do you remember we're going to go to a flashback in 1978? Halloween. Don't you remember? Do you got the nostalgia train goggles? They're the ones that they don't want to move on. That's the problem. They don't give a shit about moving on. Yeah, yeah, he only owns Young Jason. Oh, thank you, Tony Soprano. Did you hear how the unfunny fucks are salty because they didn't get a trilogy for Ghostbusters 2016? Well, fuck them. Fuck them in the holes. Movie sucked. It was type of movie that would give you AIDS. Fuck Ghostbusters 2016. Four unfunny women. and go fuck each other in Flying 69 trapeze style. Fuck that movie. Fuck that film. Don't watch that film. It will give you AIDS. Fuck Ghostbusters 2016. Because people remember it and people go, I remember that. Nostalgia. Do you remember nostalgia? I mean, I like the film. It's not number one. I don't care for Chappie. Very flawed film with stupid rapper actors that were annoying. Chappie himself was good. He deserved a better movie. Naruto, don't know anything about. I'm doing okay. Other than this phone fucking up. Neil Breen is my least favorite director. Neil Breen. H2O for me, my opinion. Just my opinion. Roman Polanski is a fucking pedo, so fuck Roman Polanski. Um, well, yeah, because they find two films that I dislike that they liked, and they say I hate everything, and then I name like 20 films I like, then they have no answers, so they just ignore me. Well, it shows how smart Jennifer Tilly is. She was in the first Chucky film. Did she really say she was in the first Chucky film? I mean, technically, she's in the first movie that said Chucky in the title, Bride of Chucky. So I'm guessing that's what she meant, but she said in a weird way. So I mean, technically, she was in the first Chucky, Bride of Chucky, but the way she plays it there makes her sound dumb, which I'm not surprised. Um, I wish I could have as much money as possible, and I would give it to everybody in this chat. I wish I had $1 trillion, and then I would pay everyone in this chat just as a thank you for coming on here. And that'd be all three of my wishes. I like Judge Reinhold. Yeah, underrated. I would say it. I know nothing about the Batgirl movie. I know there's the Batwoman TV show. Yes, that definitely. That's why. Because he's a fucking pervert. Well, it's a new trend. It's a new fad. Every fad has its day. I know Michael CP saw it. I didn't see it. Is I didn't care to see it. Um, I don't know anything about what Cardi B's done, so can't say it. Hey, I hope you're doing well too. Oh, fuck that movie. Some fucking 18-year-old girl's gonna defeat the Predator. She's gonna weigh a buck 25. It's gonna be worse than the Predator. Mark my words. It'll be worse than the Predator. People say it can get worse. People said about Prometheus, and then you got Alien Covenant. It could always get worse. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Uh, yeah, it's fucking. Last good one was in. Oh, you know when the last good one was? My friend will tell you. When was the last good Predator film? This way, I gotta have a conversation. When was the last Predator film that was worth a shit? You just keep telling me to go fuck myself. You won't answer me. He just keeps repeating, "Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself." Okay, he finally said Predator 2. Okay, right? Oh, he's talking about Halloween Kills. He said Halloween Kills should go fuck itself. He just kept repeating it over and over again. Thanks. Thank you, Danny Glover. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll put you back. Don't forget your gun. Dropped his gun. Can't leave his gun behind. Called Michael Myers pussy face. See, he was right about Halloween Kills. He just that's why he kept saying "fuck yourself, go fuck yourself," because I made him watch the film with me. Made him watch the film with me, and he's pissed at me. So that's why he's pissed. Now he's over there in the corner. He's gonna shoot me with that gun later. Um, nah, there's I don't have like a routine of every year watching stuff. I'm surprised they don't do that. Hey, Doomslayer, hope you're doing well. Um, I don't remember the one Inspector, so I'll say the one on Spectre because I don't remember a damn thing from Spectre. I really don't. Oh, really? It's a good choice. It's a good choice. It depends what kind of horror film you're looking for. Are you looking for a creature feature? Are you looking for a slasher film? What kind are you looking for? I believe I reviewed Return to Oz. I don't mind the film. Well, I mean, no one's perfect. I'm not going to get mad at people who voted for him. I don't agree at all. I don't like anybody. I mean, unless I ask them face to face, I don't fucking know, man. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. So I like people ask me about the new Batman trailer. I liked it. I like the new Batman trailer. I'm tired of seeing Batman. I am tired of seeing Batman, but I liked the trailer. I liked it. I thought it was well edited. Although I'm sure they probably showed the whole movie because they do that all the time. But I liked it. I liked what I saw. You know, the action scenes looked fine. Yeah, I don't. Trailer I liked. It won't be rated R like Joker, but I liked it. I like Joker. I like the Suicide Squad. So DC, they've actually been worth a spit lately, which is more I can say for Marvel. I mean, I'm sorry, just being honest. Marvel has not been worth a shit lately. What slasher movie? Well, it's not technically a slasher film, but because I like the characters, April Fool's Day from 1986, I thought that an interesting twist. The 1981 My Bloody Valentine, especially the uncut version. Um, I actually liked one called Silent Madness. A lot of people didn't like it, but I liked that one. A new one, Tucker and Dale versus Evil, Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. There's not a lot of gore in this one, but that was a good idea. The Final Girls, kind of like the Last Action Hero meets slasher, where a girl, her mom starred in a slasher film. She died in a car accident. It's many years later. They're doing a film festival. And one thing leads to another. Her and her friends get into the middle of a slasher film. And there's a good heart to it, The Final Girls. I haven't seen the trailer. In fact, someone sent in a paid request for me to do a reaction to it. So I'll do that sometime this week. No, because to me, it did not have the imagination of the Evil Dead films. It had gore, but that's it. But to me, there's more than gore with Evil Dead. To me, you need imagination, creativity, and they didn't have it. I mean, the first Evil Dead. Look at all the stuff with touching the mirror, but it's made of water, and all that camera angle. I mean, there was no creativity in it. Good gore. Oh, there you go. Shameless plug. It sadly there's no gore, but I thought it was an interesting idea and had a good heart to it. I liked it. I thought again it has its issues. It's not flawless. Not 5 out of 5 stars. It's your star search, but I liked it. Well, I mean they already fucked it up. Look at him in Justice League. Unless you like Justice League, teach their own. But people are going to see that for Michael Keaton, not for the Flash. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I was always more of a Goodfellas and Casino guy. That's true. That's true. I mean, the first one doesn't really have a sense of humor, but it had creativity and imagination, and that's the reason why people love it. That people don't love it just because of the gore; they love the creativity, and imagination, and they said, "Nope, we're not going to do that." We're probably like Dutch and Predator one, but at least on top of that, Rambo had C4 tipped explosive arrows and blow the Predator up. Favorite comics? I grew up with Spider Man, Punisher, and the original Ninja Turtles and Mirage. I also like the Preacher comics, which I have up there, but I don't want to get because they'll fall. Um, I mean, I disagree. I thought it was very weird, interesting, and different. I liked how different it was. I like how crazy it was because you're in the mind of this guy who's losing his mind. I thought the movie accomplished that, and I thought the actor did a good job. I thought it was weird and fun. I thought it was weird and fun. It was different. I appreciate that. Hi Z10, how are you doing? Um, I would say Duke the Fridge was better. Have better effects than the double team scene. Well, I don't laugh about that. I laugh the fact that Arnold's eyeballs go out to and Arnold's eyeballs in Total Recall go out this far, and then they go back, and he's perfectly alive and fine. Let me ask you a question about Total Recall. How do your eye? And I love the film. It's one of my favorite Arnold films. It'd probably be in my top five. How does your eyeball go this far and then go back, and your eyes don't even there's not even bleeding? He's perfectly fine. It's a movie, that's why. But I'm just saying, get these people and the eyeballs go up this, and then it goes all the way back in, and he's fine. His vision isn't even impaired. I don't know how that happens, but it happens to Rachel Ticotin as well. So it's not just Arnold. Happened to the girl too. Both of them, the eyeballs go this far, then they're perfectly back fine. That weird Mars air, I guess. But I love Total Recall way better than that piece of shit remake. Did you ask the Mars? The Rock. His choices are disappointing. His choices are disappointing. This new one he's doing with Ryan Reynolds looks nothing. And Gal Gadot. Godot, whatever the fuck. Pre 1970 movies, it depends which ones you're talking about. Favorite Adam Sandler film, Happy Gilmore. I would go with Black Sheep. Tommy Boy, Black Sheep, and Beverly Hills Ninja. Well, at least change the music so it's not so abrupt. I know that's the point, but you know, tragic, then ba would have bought the band man, boom, boom, boom. I get that's the point, but it's like, okay, it's a little bit too much of a abrupt jump. What do you mean by African movie? Like, what are African movies? Like a film shot in Africa? I don't know. Yeah, I've heard a song in the South. Disney will never release it because even though it has one of the most famous songs, Zippity Doo Dah Zippity Day. But Michael Emerson, I don't remember him. I got 40 kids to feed. So you got the party with you think this is the real Quaid? It is. You got get your Astamas. Now I'm thinking of other Arnold quotes. Uh, I think Roddy Piper was the best actor to be in movies. I think he's the best wrestler turned actor. I mean, They Live especially, and I like They Live. I like Jungle Grounds. I liked Last to Surrender. I like some of the stuff he did with Billy Blanks, especially Tough and Deadly. So probably Roddy Piper. Uh, Airwolf, I haven't seen in a while. Hours, easily Hours with Paul Walker is my favorite. I think he gave a fantastic performance, and it was ignored, and it did not deserve it. Hours did not deserve to be ignored. It's a good idea for a film taking care of a baby that's hooked up to a machine that he's got to crank up whilst trying to survive a flood. I think Hours, that's another great film that no one talks about, but deserves a lot more. Check out Hours with Paul Walker if you want a heartfelt movie. Great movie. Again, all these fucking movies, they get awards. Hours. And this movie deserved that. So, fuck the Oscars. Um, I don't know. I mean, I've seen it once. I don't remember much about it, honestly. Cancel the Oscars. Fuck the Oscars. We don't need the Oscars. Who the fuck gives a shit about the Oscars? Highlander Water. I haven't seen those episodes. I need to see them sometime. Trying to think what else Roddy Piper did. Like I said, I like Jungle Ground. I like Tough and Deadly. Back in Action was all right. There's another one I can't remember. Oh, The Bad Pack was disappointing. I like the movie he did, Willy's Wonderland. I prefer that one. Banana Splits I didn't care for. Good choice. I love End of Days. You want to fuck with me? You're like a choir boy compared to me. A choir boy. I don't care what anyone says. End of Days rocks. Saw it in the theater, loved it. Still love it to this day. And yes, I would like to see the alternate ending where Arnold Schwarzenegger lived. This is in a part of a TV spot where you see Arnold standing there alive, and some of the TV spots you watch of End of Days, it's like the ending they had before. Maybe they were wondering what they were going to choose for the test audience. But you see some of the TV spots of End of Days. There's Arnold standing there, and he's alive. When the devil and the fire come up, I didn't look up TV spots. When it ends, some of them end with Arnold standing up with the girl there. So there's there's something to that. We don't need a Joker 2. The first one said it all. Favorite Matthew McConaughey films. Dallas Buyers Club was a good one. Time to Kill is a good one. True Detective. I would say my favorite thing he's done is True Detective. Yes, that's the way I was thinking of. That's a good one too. The thing is, man, I'm just very busy with paid requests. If there's a paid request, sure, but I'm just busy with paid requests right now. I have to get to them. Sorry about that. Nobody. You didn't need to end the streak. Hello there. How are you doing, man? No, I don't. I'm not. I'm not interested. It's way too long. I think that director has poor pacing in his movies. I have no interest in seeing it. Uh, I like Tom Cruise. He may be crazy, but I like his work. But I'm going to end it here. We're almost at 2 hours. I still haven't even eaten yet. It's 7:30. I need to get some stuff uploaded and get some stuff done. Uh, well, it was storming just recently. Literally, like 2 hours ago, it was storming. So that's how it goes. But you guys have a good day. Take care. Sorry about all the screw ups, but now I know this phone will not let me add someone. But at least we tried. You got to see a little bit of Fabio. So, hey, check out this guy's channel. He did not ask me to do this. I'm doing it because he's a good guy and he makes great content. He's a good friend. Check his stuff out. You won't be disappointed. And he tells it like it is. So, he's definitely worthwhile. And he's a good guy, good friend. So, you guys take care. See you next time. I don't know when I'll do the stream. Okay, does anyone know StreamYard, this whole free thing? It says like you have 3 days left for the free trial. Is that like it's free every month or you gotta pay a service to do StreamYard? No problem, man. You deserve it, man. And if anyone knows StreamYard, is this like it's only free amount of time per month or what the deal is? I have one quick question before people leave. People who know StreamYard. If you don't know, it's fine, but just for everyone who knows it. Because when I clicked on here, it said you only have 4 more days free trial. I'm like, oh, you have to pay after? Well, I guess we won't be using StreamYard. I don't know. There's another place to do streams. I ain't fucking paying for StreamYard. That's fucking bullshit. Maybe I'll try the YouTube one, see if that fucking works on this phone. Maybe I'll try that next time. So maybe I'll try that. We'll see if it works. Zoom. Uh, I've never tried Zoom, honestly. Well, I never go on Twitch. I don't know shit about Twitch, so um, what's that? Are you talking about the YouTube or the? Or are you talking about adding people? Or should be able to do what? Or is that the YouTube? Oh, that you mean like YouTube stream? Sorry, this damn phone delay. Is that the phone? But the thing, this chat delayed. Are you talking about like using the YouTube stream? Okay, gotcha. I'll try that next time. I think maybe it didn't work last time because it was I was using Sally Internet and that doesn't work. So I'll try that next time. Fucking StreamYard. We got pay. Fuck your pay, StreamYard. But yeah, you guys take care. We'll see you guys later. I gotta get something to eat. I haven't eaten at all today. It's 7:30 p.m. You got you got a cameo from Fabio. At least that's better than nothing. And we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.